Welcome everyone to the Paint by Ear podcast. It's Wednesday, it's 7:30-ish, and we're gonna paint more
See you
trees.
live on Twitch yet?
Yeah, that's because there's like 10 seconds of lag or something like that.
That's stupid.
Especially the startup lag. There's some startup lag.
Stupid,
But on the
Mike.
on the recording there's no startup lag, and I figure you know, people that click on this in YouTube or in Twitch replay later, they'll see it from the beginning. So I'm saying hi to those
Wow.
people. You know what I'm saying?
See, I see.
That's what I figure. Because it's like close to maybe 30 or 40 people that view it after. I don't know how much they're viewing, but it's like enough.
They're viewing so much.
It's enough to say hi.
Hi. Enough to say hello.
So how's your week?
How was my week? That's a great question. I'm trying to remember. I literally came home and I ate, I scarfed a salad. And then now I'm here. So now I have to get into the mode of remembering my week.
Yeah.
Which is difficult.
Sometimes.
So, I mean, I guess it was great. Like, nothing popped out in my head.
Wait, how great was it? Was it great enough to remember something that happened?
Oh, yeah. So on Saturday, I went to a parrot expo.
Is that what that was?
Yes, parrots. There was parrots. It was so great. Oh my gosh.
I was wondering what those pictures were.
It was a tiny little parrot, and his name was Bo. And he was so cute, and he couldn't fly. And so whenever he put his wings out, it was just like little nubs of wings. And he just was like and he was so cute, and I loved him.
What kind of parrot was he?
I don't know. But he was a beautiful parrot, wherever he was. But he was great. Yeah, so me and a friend went to Parrot Expo. Oh, this is different. Hello, 1,000 miles away. That is a long ways away.
That's one of our new friends.
Yeah. Hi, new friend. We like new friends here. Hi, Kat. How are you?
I'm not even sure if 1,000 Miles has been here for a Paint by Ear yet.
Hello. Hello, Gona.
Thank you for the follow. Easy berry.
We gotta follow her. Yeah, let's go.
Like it. Like it.
Heck yeah.
So today I'm going to be painting a Jacaranda.
What is that?
Jacaranda tree. It's a purple tree. I did post, so I'm using two different kind of reference photos, like genuinely for reference purposes only. Like I'm not copying these photos. There's like a couple tree figures and kind of a color palette. It's all posted in the Discord if you're interested in seeing what I'm working from. And yeah. And welcome to the Paint by Ear podcast is the co-host version of the regular podcast.
Yeah.
Or the regular paint stream.
I should make a jingle. I'm really good at that.
Can you make a jingle, please?
I could figure it out. I could figure out a jingle.
I think you could.
Jingle that's ready to mingle. Heck yeah, let's go.
Jingle. So Parrot Expo, yes. Hard to top that for the rest of your week, though.
Yeah.
Right?
It pretty much is. Yeah, so like I went to Parrot Expo, and then I went and saw Warren, and I hung out at his place. It was boring. I mean, it wasn't boring. We were bored. Like it's boring to talk about. Like nothing else cool happened necessarily. We hung out and we ate food and actually other cool thing.
I know. There's always something.
Other cool thing. I made a chicken crust pizza.
Okay. So did you do it at a ground chicken?
Yeah, ground chicken. You put some egg, and then you me and Warren and like we made chicken crust pizza, and a friend came over of his, and so like we made chicken crust. It was like a margarita pizza.
Oh.
It was so good. It was so great. I loved it. It's definitely not like a pizza you can pick up because that's kind of nasty. You're just like picking up chicken.
No, it's more like a knife fork pizza.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it was delicious, and I regret nothing. And it was so good. And so, yes, so that happened. And then, yeah, the rest of my week has been pretty boring. I just like came home and I talked to my cat. I'm almost done knitting a beanie. I just want to learn how to make a pom pom and attach the pom pom. Oh, and then I still need to find purple yarn because I need to do that because I want a painting and also I want to knit you a purple beanie.
I'm super
Would you like a
excited about
would you like a would you like a
like
purple beanie with a pom pom?
it doesn't probably you could probably sans pom pom, but I would
And
love
pom
it
pom.
if it was like chunky. You know, like the
Ooh,
bigger the big the ones that
bigger
have
yarn.
space. You know, the ones that have
Ooh,
space, the ones you cannot find in a store. You know what I mean? Like the more elongated, like
like you mean
clearly somebody knitted
like a
this beanie
longer
kind of beanie.
beanie?
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
like the one with like, if I had a lot of hair to
you
stick in
mean
a
like there's
beanie, I could stick
whole?
it in
Oh,
there.
like there's roomy.
Like
It's
room, like
roomy.
in there. I don't know.
Yes,
Not like on the sides, but
I'm really good at making
lengthwise,
roomy beanies.
like cone head
Okay,
beanie.
cone head beanie.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah.
I probably don't know how to do a cone head beanie, but I
You
can
know,
definitely make
not
a roomy beanie.
yes. Not saying
I
like
know I can make a
as if
roomy
I
beanie
had a
for
cone head beanie, but you know.
yeah. Okay. Yes, I can do this assignment. This is something I can do. I am
I
I
can't
am
wait.
confident in my abilities.
I tell you what though,
Hi, hello, Ash.
I can't wear it on stream until it's actually cold because all the windows are open. I'm about to turn on a fan.
Really?
It's
It's
freaking
chilly up
toasty.
here. It's been like it's definitely like fall. Like it's like rainy and the leaves are falling.
Well,
If you hear like bells in the background, I'm playing with my cat.
yeah, it sounds very playing with cat noise.
Yeah. He's just laying on the ground with his arms open, like, please send the feather my way. And so I'm like, okay. He's very lazy. He's a lazy player. He's like, just bring the toy to me.
That's funny.
I'm not gonna run to the toy. I'm gonna just lay on the ground with my little arms in the air and just like hope for the best kind of scenario.
Wave it
Okay,
just
next
like you just don't care. How are you, Ath? How are you doing?
one. Yeah.
Hectic week.
Well,
Hectic week, she says.
hectic week. Why? Why, Ash? Why? How are you, Leah? How was your week?
I'm
Anything
good.
of note?
The week was weird. I think I'm all packed for my camping trip. It's gonna be a short one, but
Oh, what are you
I
going
won't
camping?
be like up the Sacramento River a bit. It's gonna be warm. It's gonna
Ooh.
be like a warm trip, like cool at night because it's gonna be almost October, but it will be nice and warm, and we're gonna swim in the river and float down in tubes and have water gun
No,
fights and
no.
like all that stuff.
Tubes.
Tubes.
Tubes. I
Yeah,
love tubes.
it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun.
Okay. All right, an adult who helped me with some stuff in the past. Aw. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, ass. That sucks. School. Is this your senior year?
Oh,
Are you senior? Junior? Something? You need water? But when
feeling not enough space on this tree, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
much stuff, not enough space. When are you going camping, Leah?
Tomorrow morning. And then I will not be back streaming until Tuesday. But I'll be back for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that'll be fine. Yeah, because Monday is reserved for Tyler things, because that is his birthday day. Birthday day. Birthday day. So I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, Appa's running now.
It'll be cute.
Oh, it's so exciting. Are you planning on doing anything?
I think we're gonna, like, the family is gonna go to the arcade and maybe the bouncy house place. There's like a bouncy house place next to the arcade that just has bouncy houses and like, all that kind of stuff. That'll be fun.
Whoa, that's so fun.
I'm,
I wish
I'm
I was
thinking
I wish I was cool enough for my birthday to go to a bouncy house place.
I'm pretty sure there's like, oh, have you ever seen those not bounce, they're like trampoline palaces or something like that?
Absolutely. There is one actually nearby where I live.
Mm-hmm.
There's one nearby where I live. I've never been to it, but I have heard about it, and I'm pretty sure I would die, but I would love to go. It's like
Yeah.
trampoline nation.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
There's also like an indoor skydiving place nearby.
Excuse me? How do you do
Yes.
indoor skydiving? Like,
It's just a big tunnel of air that just you go and then you like become a squirrel and you open up your arms and you go poop and you just like float apparently. You just like float in the air. I kind of want to do it. I feel
oh,
like
so
that'd be
you're
just
you're
so
like in one of
wild.
those parachute suits.
I think so. I would be terrified, but I would love to do it.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
I wonder about that.
Think about it often.
Like a gliding suit. Yeah, so when you
Yeah.
get scared and you want to come down, you just close your arms and you just fall into like a big
Oh,
parachute
gosh.
bag.
I would hope so. I
Is
would
that-
hope
is
that there
that-
was like something to catch me.
Well,
know.
yeah, I'm imagining like a 3-story tall warehouse building where there's giant
no.
fans. But here's the thing though, if you are above the fans, where's the parachute bag?
I don't think that there is a parachute bag. I think they just like I don't know. It's not like it's not like I've done this. So
You should, so that you could report on it. Oh, maybe there's like cords or so. You know, that makes more sense if there was like
think that makes more
cords.
sense if there's like cords, and so if you accidentally just like fall, you just like that, and then you get cord guts. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah, because the other thing kind of sounded like, well, you know, when you get tired, you put your hands in and then you just fall into the fan blades. That was it.
Oh.
That's the end for
Very,
you.
like sounds very reminds me of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
God.
No shoot, I think just float and you don't go so high as see, yes. 1,000 miles away, you know. you know me.
I'm
No, I
working
don't.
through this.
Have you seen that meme of like you know me? No, I don't. Of like TikToks of like people like oh it's so great.
You don't know me.
You know me. No, I don't. You just like scream and punch. It's so great.
Think
So funny.
you may have
I can't get rid of the
missed that
mental
one.
image of people dropping into fans now.
Like giant ones, really
No.
dramatically large fans. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm talking big. Hey, you know what though? If you fall real fast, you might skip a blade. Just saying. Percent chance.
What?
Feeling lucky. And then if you
Feeling lucky. Oh no.
that works.
Well then.
Well, you know, I was gonna say maybe if you skip the blades, you don't have to pay for your stay. But then, of course, if you don't skip the blades, then you definitely don't have to pay for it.
Either way.
Either
There's
way,
nothing. Either way, either way you get a free ride. So
this is very like a very like Sweeney Todd kind of business operation, is what it is.
I dig it. Diggy diggy.
Or like, what was the other one that was super morbid that was kind of like Sweeney Todd? It was the what's the lady in the forest with the gingerbread house or something like that, and she would lure kids in and like eat them or something. What was that
Hansel and
one?
Gretel?
Oh yeah, yeah, like her business enterprise. I'm not sure how much money she makes off that.
I don't think she made any money. I don't think it was real.
You know, yes. What a lovely story for children. You know, the old stories are brutal.
They're
Like
terrible.
the Aesop's Fables ones. I
What
have.
a lovely story for children.
Listen, the world is real. You should start getting prepared now.
Think while you still can't.
Exactly.
It's like the theme of the text. Oh no. What the Grimm brothers story is true. Like the actual version of the Little Mermaid, she turns to sea foam.
Listen, you don't want to listen to your dad? Sea
Oh,
foam for
God.
you.
Sea foam. Sea foam. I was
How
trying
about
to
this?
like make like a pun joke, but I couldn't think of it.
You don't want to listen to your family? You're gonna get eaten by a fox. How about that? Yeah, I know. All those fables are like that. They're all like that.
Don't eat your veggies, get
Get
eaten
eaten
by a witch.
These are all
Why
like
is
old
that always
world
eaten?
parenting tips that nobody takes advantage of anymore.
You like silently look at Tyler.
The food fairy
Oh,
comes for
God.
children at night that do not clean their plates.
Oh no, that's terrifying.
Yeah, they used to be really
Never
scary
teach
for
my-
children. You've heard of the Krampus
Like,
stuff, I'm sure.
I've heard, I mean, I've heard of Krampus, but I don't really know much about Krampus.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, you need to Google us and tell us the abbreviated version of the Krampus lore.
All right,
Por
Krampus lore.
Por favor. Because if you don't know about this, you have to know about this. It's so interesting. And I'll tell you, while you're looking that up, there is a like Christmas horror movie that I watched with Dustin a couple years ago.
Called Krampus?
No, it's not. There's a lot of Christmas horror stories, but this one is kind of like has vignettes in it, and like zombie elves and vengeful hero Santas and like all sorts of things, and it had Shatner in it as a late night radio Christmas show host, and it's kind of brilliant. I'll have to put it in the Discord.
I'm so sorry. Like for some reason your audio cut out, so I actually heard nothing.
Ah! How about now? Oh, possibly not now either. Could be a Discord issue.
I can hear you. 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 Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I can definitely hear you the whole time.
I just
And I definitely know they can hear me because it's a different mic input, so that's helpful on their end. Oh, getting a roboto.
like sitting here like waiting for the audio to come. And companion of Saint Nicholas. Krampus is believed to have originated in Germany and has his name derives from the German word Krampen, which means claw. Why are Germans just so extra with their words? Krampen.
Emphasis. I don't know, maybe they use less words and they're just super emphasized.
Oh, many. Krampus was thought to have been part of pagan rituals for the winter solstice. According to legend, he is the son of Hel, the Norse god of the underworld. With the spread of Christianity, Krampus became associated with Christmas despite efforts by the Catholic Church to ban him. The creature and Saint Nicholas are said to arrive on the evening of December 5th, which is rewards nice children by leaving presents. Krampus beats those who are naughty with branches and sticks. In some cases, he is said to eat them or take them to hell. On December 6th, St. Nicholas Day, children awaken to find their gifts or nurse their injuries.
Emphasis. Oh, wow, that's good.
Oh, festivities involving Krampus include Krampuslauf, which is a Krampus run. And
that's
this activity, which often involves alcohol, people dressed as the creature parade through streets, scaring spectators and sometimes chasing them.
I like this whole thing. Bring it back.
running of the bulls.
That's super funny.
But it's like running of the Krampuses, just like down the street, just completely terrorizing the citizens. Oh, great.
It's not so much a Krampus Day parade as it is a running of the Krampus.
Oh,
Heaven forbid. Don't go shopping on that day.
The running of the Krampus.
It's funny.
Oh. Oh, no. And why this is December, but like should make it December 25th. Ooh. So I have the 65 random questions pulled up.
Yes. Excellent.
Motivation for the
Excellent
fire.
words.
Oh my
I can't
gosh,
remember
you're
where we
active. Motivation for I just kind of pick and choose at this point.
Dude, have you seen on the topic of 5K, have you seen the zombie runs? Has anybody seen the zombie
No,
runs? Because
that
I was
sounds really
seriously considering doing that. If I ever do a 5K again, which it's low on the priority list, but I would definitely do a zombie run. Hello,
I would love
Rabbit.
to do a zombie run.
Yeah, it's basically like flag football, except for you have a direction that you're going in. So you have your the flags. You have two flags, and those are like your health. And zombies pop out at you from behind trees or like abandoned structures and start leering towards you at points during the race. And so I mean, like that'll get you going. That'll get your 5K on.
I hate that. I actually would hate that. I hate being chased. Like the idea of being chased in any way, shape, or form is so terrifying. Hello, Flat Webbit.
I think that might be exhilarating.
Yeah, same. I would just freak out. I would just, my fight or flight response is freeze. I would stop and like get into a ball and just like huddle and just start crying and be like,
well,
leave me alone. That is, yes, I went to a haunted house last October and let's just say it didn't go well. Dude.
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Hanuke.
That's so funny.
No, I went to a haunted house and I remember I went with my sister and I like shielded her in front of me for everything and I was like screaming the entire time because people just keep on like popping out and I just hated it.
I do. I kind of like those. So obviously not this year because they're not going to have like masses of people going through confined places. Ugh. But you know, possibly next year I want to go to one of those professional haunted house places. And maybe Tyler will be old enough by next year to do that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Starting him young.
Whoa!
Big raid!
Hello!
Big raid!
Hello, everyone!
Wow.
Welcome, Raiders! Welcome!
Hello. Welcome!
What? Whose raid is this? Hello, everyone! How are you doing? Welcome to
the raid!
Welcome to the birdhouse!
Let's go!
That's exciting. I like this very exciting raid.
I know.
It's super hype. Welcome, everyone. We just started tonight. We just barely started.
We just got here.
Just got our paint on.
We just got, you got your paint on.
How was your stream? How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follows. Well, for anybody that's new here, I am a landscape painter, painting in acrylics, like quite frequently these days, doing a lot of 8x10s. The last couple paintings that we finished up have been of trees, which is a focus right now. And so that was just a few streams ago. Yesterday.
Yes, I love this one.
You love this one? Yeah,
I'm loving the tree paintings right now. The tree
We're
paintings
gonna go full throttle.
Oh,
full throttle on the tree.
Thank you so much. Lita, so cool. So awesome.
Thank you so much.
A true believer, if there ever was one.
And let's see what else I got. I got some other stuff up here. Oh, my mom said she really loved this one. She said she would actually have it in her house, which is a compliment. She's a painter too, and she doesn't want all my paintings.
Compliment.
She does not want them all.
Oh, I like this one.
She calls this the alien tree.
I love
full throttle tree mode.
So just so everyone knows, hello. My name's Haley. I watch the stream lagged, so everything is 10 seconds lagged. So everything that I see, that you see, I'm seeing 10 seconds later. So
What?
I
It
might be
not be
responding weird.
that bad.
I feel like it.
Thank
could
you
be,
so
though.
much, everyone. So what did you guys do tonight?
Not waterfall tree. Yes, 1,000 miles away. Exactly. The
Not
tree that I
waterfall
thought
tree.
was a waterfall.
Everybody
not
thought
a
it was a waterfall. It wasn't just you, but it was funnier that you thought it was a waterfall because you had no audio. And so you
I know.
couldn't
I
hear
had
the
absolutely no audio. I was just because I
you
had the
couldn't hear the
screen turned on
commentary.
at work. I had
Yeah.
the screen turned on at work, and I was just like, I'll just have this in the background, but I completely muted it, and so I was just like, this looks like a waterfall.
You're like, oh, cool, another waterfall. And we were like, huh, that's funny. And then somebody else came in and said the same thing. I was like, right on.
It doesn't. So. Like, whoa, great.
All right, now I'm gonna
Well, this is
mix
crazy.
in
Wow.
some bright aqua. We're going bright aqua because you know what? I'm super into that right now. I'm super into this color.
So into it.
And
Is this so? Is that like orange painting? So is this like sepia painting that you put on before? Is it like a primer for paint? Is that what it is?
I like that.
Like,
That quack shocks me every time. I think that's part of the charm of the quack. If somebody gets the timing just right on that frickin' sound, I'm like, nah.
No.
Worth it. It's good value on that sound effect for sure.
You get a lot of bang for your buck. Every stream I got a quack.
Got a quack. Quack. It's like a quack attack. That's what it is.
Go ghost. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So while you're painting, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh yeah, let's start on the questions.
Yeah. If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
Holy cow, I'd try to get my website in there.
Really? Wow. Be like, Etsy.
Yes. Thank you.
Etsy.
I've got my
Thank you very
goals
much.
right up front. I don't even
that.
sell stuff on Etsy anymore, dude. I have my life goal is to work from home. I will do it. Will do it.
I know. I love your paintings. I wish you would just be able to paint self-promo. Gotta love it. It's like, you know, if you were to go on like Hot Ones or something, it's just get that this camera, this camera, this camera.
Because
Tell
you
the people what you're doing
know,
with your life.
if you do self-promo, at least you won't be critiqued for like everything you say. If you're talking about being in front of the whole world, like if you do like some sort of self-commercial, they'd be like, oh, okay, all right. And then a lot of people could possibly check you out. But if you try like some sort of prophetic message or like something to like save a bunch of people, then you get like cheerleaders and poo-pooers, and it's like,
poo-pooers.
I don't really want to mess around with that.
Poo-pooers.
I don't want to mess around with
You
poo-pooers.
Don't want the poo-poos to poo-poo on your parade.
Preferably unpoo-pooed. Yeah. Prefer to stay unpoo-pooed. If at all possible.
I'm trying. I mean, I would hope that it's possible to stay unpoo-pooed. That would be very...
That's an
cool.
imperfect... We're talking about worldwide audience? Oof. Oof.
I know. I'm trying to think. What would I say if I had the world's attention for like 30 seconds? I don't
30
know.
seconds is not a lot of time.
You know what I'd do?
You'd be like,
I'd tell them to go to your website. Yeah, honestly.
For me? No, you do stuff. You have stuff you do.
But I don't want anyone to know. I don't want anyone to know about anything that I do.
Come on.
I mean, it's not that it's bad. I just... It's just the embarrassment. I did like, you know, my music stuff just for like the sake of like, you know, my friends and my family kind of hearing about it. But like the fact that like the whole world would have the opportunity to like listen and completely tear it apart. Yep. I am terrified.
Yep, that's the thing.
I'm terrified.
Like, are you ready?
Honestly, in all honesty, I'd probably just be there and be like, is this on? Is it right now? Like 30 seconds of me like panicking. Just pure panic. That's what would actually happen.
Oh, that'd be so sad to watch. Athro and I would be like, oh god, oh god, oh no.
YouTube slaps. Are you talking about? Wait, Ath, are you talking about my YouTube? Did you like actually go up and look at my YouTube? No, tell me it's not so.
Listen, you had a whole week to cover your tracks.
It's too late now. Oh no, she's watched. Oh god, why? Oh,
you can't say you didn't have a chance to hide it.
That's true. I just didn't. I just
That's
did not
okay.
all. Ooh, here's another good question. I saw the cooking video, the one with your friend. Oh yeah, and the one at the Japanese store. Japanese store was a bop. That was such a. I love Daiso. I love that friend too. She's local, so I can go hang out with her whenever I want to. If you could be best friends with a celebrity, who would it be, Leah?
Best friends. Oh,
Best
interesting. Like go shopping, have like some sort of. I'm thinking of some sort of like friendship video reel where you're holding hands and skipping through a field of daisies and just like.
Thanks for the follows, guys.
Gossiping over coffee. Like that kind of best friend.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like bestie.
Bestie.
As a
Bestie friend. But a
bestie
celebrity bestie.
Celebrity bestie.
No. You know what I want it to be? I want it to be one of those like non-self-deprecating female comedians. I think that'd be funny.
Ooh.
I don't know who though. There's also some British.
What's her name?
Maybe a British one.
Wong. She's really funny.
Oh, her?
Having like a funny friend.
She's intense.
Yo.
Funny fun is.
I know, she's
funny
so intense,
fun.
actually.
A non-intense person.
She's not really a celebrity, but there was this woman I saw that like she like did a comedy show against this like dude that was like a total Chad, and like he was just like making like ball jokes the entire time, or like dick jokes, and then she was like actually like funny, and she just was so deadpan humor, and it was so great, and it was like a comedy, like they were battling, and she totally like schooled him, and I love it, and I'm like I would want her to be my friend. I mean, honestly, my cheat would be to say Taylor Swift.
Really?
But I don't actually want that.
Yeah.
I like this weird.
Wants to hang out with somebody that pretty? No, thank you.
No, I mean, it's not even a pretty friend, but just like also it's like I have to take into account like that I'm never gonna see this person like ever. They're so busy.
Oh, you're right.
So it's like, you kind of want to have a friend that would like, do
like, more than
I
FaceTime
am
you.
worth the time. Okay, I am worth the time and the effort. I mean, honestly, if I was best friends with Taylor Swift, she'd probably like invite me to all the concerts. But like, what if I like had to work or something?
No, that's a good point though. Think about the perks. You can go to like the mixers and like.
True. I don't know, but
meet
like,
her friends.
Honestly, Taylor Swift
friends?
might be great, because the reason why is because Taylor's becoming quite a recluse recently, and so I kind of dig that, and I feel like you know what? No, I'm taking it back, because Taylor is so like artistically smart that I feel like I'd be really dumb around her. I need someone that I can be stupid. I need
and feel good about it and feel fine.
Yeah, I don't want to be friends with a smart person. I just want to be friends with a dummy.
And then you can feel relaxed.
Yeah. I don't know. Miley Cyrus popped in my head. Okay. No, sorry, that sounded dumb. She's not stupid. I'm not saying that she's dumb. I'm just saying like she's just kind of out there.
Yeah, like possibly fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like fun people.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I don't know exactly what her lifestyle is, but like her concerts would be bopping. She does crazy collabs.
Yeah.
And like, I could be like the Took a Pill in Ibiza guy, Lucas Graham. Once I was 7 years old. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick to Cyrus. I'm gonna stick to Miley.
All right.
Just like
that's fair.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Besties.
Sure.
Also, I love her voice. So like.
Yeah. Now that'd be fun because you guys could like jam together. I don't know how singers would jam together.
Oh my God.
I'm just thinking of like jazz, but with voices.
Jazz.
Voice jazz. Ooh.
Booping.
You mean
booping and tooting?
You mean scatting? Is that what that's called? Is that scat?
Is that
scat?
That's solid 7 years to be PTSD because I taught myself that on sex. Oh my gosh. So bad. Oh, what is it? Just playing the saxophone of like the same 5 notes. Once I was 7 years old. Oh no.
That's funny.
Oh, great time. It was a ball. Honestly, Ash, can you post a video of you playing 7 years on the saxophone? I kind of want to hear it now.
You don't even have to point it at yourself. Just point it at the saxophone.
No, just point it at like the saxophone or point it at the wall and just play.
We just want the audio. We just want the audio.
I really just want the audio of the saxophone, please. Thank you. I would, but I don't have one. Oh,
let down of the
no
year.
More saxophone. How sad. Oh, this is such a great question, Leah.
Yes.
Would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato? Isn't that the best?
Are we
question
literally
you've ever
talking
heard?
about like the vegetable? Or like, you know, somebody you would refer to as a potato?
I am taking it as literal as it comes. A potato.
How do they
A
feel?
physical potato.
How do we know they even feel bad?
I feel like I would want to feel like a potato because starch. Just feel like starch. Actually, no. The feeling of starch is actually not that great.
Maybe those spuds are maybe they're feeling good.
But I mean, what if I feel like a potato? Do I feel all the love and support from like every single person in the world who loves and appreciates potatoes? Do I feel that? I feel like I want to feel like a potato.
Texture.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I want to feel like the texture of a potato, but I want to feel emotionally like a potato.
I wonder if this one is one of those things that's open for interpretation.
There's so much happening. So much going on in this question, really.
It really is more complex the more you think about it. Like,
are
we putting human emotions on the potato, or is it like
if a
literally
tree falls in a forest and no one is there to hear it?
Does it feel like a potato?
Does it feel like a potato? Is it a potato? Just deep stuff.
What?
That makes
I don't
sense.
want to look like a potato. I don't know what it means. Can I still paint if I look like a potato?
You don't have arms.
Then I'd really have to work from home.
Hey, I'm sure there's very spud-like people out there in the world that like are living their best life, and we love that for them. Oh my gosh, what exactly is a thumb harp ditty? Oh, a thumb harp? Ooh. Dude, I had a friend that played the thumb harp. It was so cool.
Oh, are you seeing? Do you have enough points for a thumb harp ditty? No, app.
Thumb harp.
Here's the thing: is you have to buy it to find out.
Well, I have enough.
It's a secret surprise.
I can't hear it, but I'm sure
you'd have to like clip it and then record it, or
mayhaps. Oh, she got it.
I am a little. Oh, she did get it. Okay, so fair warning, I'm a little out of practice, but I did whip it out the other day, and so here goes nothing. Right after I paint this cloud in.
Bob Crossy of you.
Is it a happy cloud? I feel like this cloud had a hard day. It's just doing all right.
Wow.
I feel like that's kind of more realistic, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I like to think so.
It's doing all right.
I like to think that cloud had a hard day, but you know what? That cloud is like...
That cloud's doing okay.
Everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's on the up and up. He's doing
okay.
Doing great. Oh wait, it's an actual thumb harp? I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Okay, so I had something all practiced for when this would eventually happen, and then nobody bought it, so so here we are. That thing I'm gonna need to hear. I'm gonna need a headphone.
Okay, I totally thought like the thumb harp was like the little harp that like you use on your mouse.
No, that would be way more points. No, that's like...
It's just like I I want that to be a thing. You need to find
That's
like
like
a little
what
mouth harp.
Snoopy. That's what Snoopy played, right?
Yes. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I gotta concentrate. Okay, hold on. I wonder if you could even hear it. I'm hoping the audio holds up. Can you hear that?
I hear it a little bit.
I'm asking
So I would assume that. Oh, do you hear it?
You hear that? Hear that?
She can hear it. Yes.
Okay. Some of these notes are kind of loud and some of them are not. There you go.
That.
Well, I hope that was as magical as you hoped it would be.
Oh yes, rocking out.
That's all I have in me.
I love it.
Oh man.
Whatever that song was, it was great.
It was straight from the heart because I'm so out of practice. Straight from the heart.
Shot through the heart.
I'm so glad that all 56 of you got to experience that. Because that's a special moment that not everybody
I know.
springs for. Okay. So now we got the sky in. We got the horizon line in. I'm gonna do the mountain, which I'm torn on the color. I'm gonna need some magenta though, I'll tell you that much. Right there.
You get that magenta, girl. Can't wait for a cover of Imagine Dragons. Oh my gosh, I'm waking up
to like work on
ash and dust. Radioactive. Yeah, radioactive on the thumb harp.
You're gonna.
When's it dropping?
I'm gonna need some time. Remember that work from home thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that kind of time.
Oh my gosh. So much time.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna do some sort of purple tones, but they're gonna be like warm purple, maybe some green in there.
Warm purple.
Warm.
I was like, what is warm purple?
As opposed to cold purple?
Is warm purple.
Warm purple is like purple that's more towards the red side of the spectrum than it is towards the blue.
Warm purple.
Do you feel warm purple? Do you feel it in your heart? Not your part. It's more like plum. Imagine Dragons. Oh no.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. Ooh, speaking of songs, if you were to play a song you love right now, what would it be?
Oof.
So many songs out there.
Like a song, like if you mean like try to play it on the thumb harp, or do you mean like play it?
I think like just share. I think just share it. I would prefer the thumb harp.
I don't think it's actually called that. I think it's called something else.
I know it's like not a harp at all. It's like a little tiny thumb piano.
You know, when somebody, that's one of those things that's kind of low on the priority list of fixing. But I'll make a mental note.
I know.
It'll be like,
come on,
fix
right.
description of bonus point thing.
No, just like 2 years later, and it's done.
I think it's been up for like a bit since before I redid the studio.
I think the song that I would want to share right now that I love, what's a song that I love right now?
I got nothing.
I've been listening to the new Band Camino album, and I really like the sound of Band Camino. I think that they just are. I'm very into like they're just poppy. I'm into like I don't know, just kind of. I love the sounds that they make. So I think I would play a Band Camino song. Ooh. Most likely. I really like one of my favorite songs of theirs. Yes, yeah, one of my favorite songs of theirs is See Through. or Daphne Blue, but that's like from their older album. But their newest album is actually pretty good. I like it. So I'd probably play a Band Camino song. I'm just gonna be boring. That's a song I would play. What
Well,
about
that's
you?
fine. Fine to be a little bit. I wouldn't even call that boring. I think that's completely appropriate. I don't think I haven't added anything new to my music repertoire. For like, it's like a repertoire.
Repertoire.
You know that word that nobody ever
repertoire.
uses? That one. I was trying to just like casually whip that out. I can't say it right, but you know, whatever.
Mhm.
Trying so hard.
Try so
Listen,
hard.
I'm just gonna like dump that on the multitasking that I'm doing right now. You know what? This mountain, even it's not muted enough. Muted enough. It needs to be have a little
Mute
bit
that
more
mountain.
white in
It's
it.
way too loud. Like, shut up, mountain.
It is. It is. It needs to have more white in it so that it can kind of like go into the background. Stop
You need to be
it.
quiet. Stop.
Possibly have more blue on it because I don't want it to blend into the.
You're giving mixed signals here, Leah. You don't want it to blend in, but you're saying it's
Well, the
too
tree.
loud.
The
like...
tree. I'm sorry. Let me finish that thought. The tree is going to be purple, like bright purple, because it's It's a jacaranda. Jacaranda.
How do you spell this?
Jacaranda? It's spelled like Jacaranda.
That sounds like a
Jacaranda.
millennial name for a child.
Jacaranda. Yes.
Jack. It is a purple tree.
Yeah,
Or it has
told
purple
you.
leaves.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay, but like it's just purple leaves. It's not like
They're
the
flowers.
tree itself is purple. For some
Well, I
reason
mean,
I
it
was
was
thinking that
specific.
the wood was purple.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I don't know what Cave Town is, but I'm sure it's great.
What's Cape Town?
I don't know. What am I getting messages and I'm just like
A thumb heart?
No.
Did it? Oh.
help me, Rhonda. Jacaranda. That's very pretty. It reminds me a lot of like cherry blossoms a bit.
Yeah, but purple. Right?
Purple.
Okay, this is getting better.
What would you do with $10 million?
Oh, wow. Well, I would definitely start a nonprofit. Well, first of all, okay, let's get more interesting by not doing something obvious. So first of all, I would like the moment I found out, let's just say I got it in the email, I'd be like confused and kind of shocked, and then I would need to see I would completely not believe it to be true until somebody like literally like put money in my account. And then at that point, again in shock, I would just kind of walk into work and just be like, I'm not coming back.
I'm not. Yeah, I think that it's like not even I quit, but just like, I'm so sorry.
Listen, I've been waiting for this.
I can't. I have to go. Like, I have to go.
I can't be here anymore. I have other things to do now. They're more important.
Everyone here annoys me. Like, the truth just starts like spilling out.
I don't even know if I would give them that much time. I'd be like, listen, I appreciate you. Goodbye.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate
Bye.
you. Goodbye.
Forever.
And then I think I would just be in shock for a while. I would just sit there.
A very fair assessment.
I would possibly sit there for like days. Like when I really think about it.
No, I definitely would. I would like maybe tell. I would probably tell like my family.
I'd probably
Actually,
like.
no,
Just,
I don't even
no,
know.
I don't even know.
I think I'd tell like one person. I'd probably tell like my best friend, and I'd just like be like
Taylor Swift. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I have that in my savings account."
She's like, "Oh yeah, like sure." I just like donated $10 million the other day, and I'd be like, "Shut up, Taylor. No one asked you except me." Oh, Taylor.
That's super funny.
Super rude whenever Taylor does that. Like, gets on my last nerve.
Last nerve. That's it.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, I don't know. I think I would honestly I'd be like, can someone help me?
Like, how long would that shock last before you could, like, function?
I don't know. It's like, you know, like how you need a vacation from your vacation? I feel like this is that same scenario.
I'd be so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
More money, more problems.
I know. And I feel like I would just want to hide. I would just, like, want to hoard it.
Just, like, scared.
Yeah, I'm scared of the world just, like, taking advantage of me. Or, like, I'm scared of telling anybody because they're going to want the money. And I'm just like, I think maybe, you know what I would, it's like, because I always say, like, if I just got a bunch of money, I just, like, pay off, like, my family's debt.
Sure.
Like, buy my mom's house, pay off my parents' house, stuff like that. And so I feel like I would just, like, secretly find, like, hey, can you just, like, drop, like, what, like, where your bank is and what the account number is? And, you know, I'm like,
you'd still want to do it in secret. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you started some sort of company with that money, then you could make money while paying off their debt, right? I mean, it'd be more work, but it, you know, you could do one of those.
Can I just, like, buy a Taco Bell chain?
No. Like, well, okay.
It's probably very, like, against, like, what I'm doing right now. But, like, you know, I could be, but Taco Bell, you can't go wrong with a Taco Bell.
I mean, I don't know why I feel like you should do something more noble.
I hear what you're saying, but then there's Taco Bell.
It's okay, I'm not gonna judge you. If you want to open a Taco Bell, you can open a Taco Bell. Forget about philanthropy and delivering clean water. No, we can do a Taco Bell. That would be fine. But that's not what I would tell the world in your 30 seconds.
I'm opening a Taco Bell.
Thank you for the follow. Oh my god.
Yeah, philanthropy would be nice. I don't know.
Educating women in third world countries is not really a big deal. Tacos.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco every day. Every single
Oh,
day.
there's a mission. That's a freaking world-saving mission right there.
Every single day is Taco Tuesday.
Taco every day.
You're gonna make yourself sleep somehow? Oh no, 1,000 miles. I'm so sorry.
Oh, not an ear. You're like the third person I know that has an ear infection this week. I am sorry.
Good night, 1,000 miles away.
You have a good night, and thank you so much for hanging out.
I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more.
Then you'd get there.
Eventually.
Okay, I'm gonna put some green here.
Well, I know I'm gonna be. Pearl. Oh yeah, I'm starting another beanie since I finished my last one.
What color is this beanie?
Black. It's black. Because that's just the yarn I have right now.
Oh.
Haven't gone yarn shopping yet.
You know,
I need to find, the thing is, I don't want to just go to a yarn, like, I don't want to just, like, go to Joann's or something, because, like, their yarn is kind of not cool. Because there was this really nice yarn shop. There's a couple really nice yarn shops where I lived in California. And so now I'm like, I want to recreate that magic.
I feel like this is like the beginning of a B-52 song.
That yarn shop.
So I moved up north and I started to knit, and I thought, what now at the yarn shop? You know what I'm saying? Like that? I know that was terrible, but it's okay because it was short.
Baby.
Yarn shop.
Baby yarn shop.
Yeah.
Yarn shop. Yeah.
Nailed that.
But yeah, I never answered that question, but I feel like I can't. Like, there's too
Black.
many things you could do with a
Black.
with a $10 million.
Wait, how many millions was it again?
10 million. That's a lot of millions.
But it's not like an astounding amount. Like, you could piddle away $10 million. I know it sounds ridiculous, but
hard,
I feel like, you know, you can't like buy all the Taco Bells with 10
but
million.
I can buy at least one.
You can buy at
Maybe
least
like
one.
at least maybe 2 Taco Bells.
Really depends on what. Like, are you buying like Taco Bell of Detroit, or are you buying like
Oh,
Manhattan Taco Bell?
like I would try, maybe I would find a small community and I would go around and ask them, hey, do you guys want a Taco Bell? And then like they're like, hey, we haven't had Taco Bell or like any fast food restaurant in years. And we just, it's smaller city. And I'm like, say no more, fam. You're getting a Taco Bell. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm doing the Lord's work. if I
That's
were
like
to do that.
philanthropy.
Yeah, that's
And then
basically.
maybe you can do
philanthropy.
like free buy one get one free tacos on Tuesday.
Ooh, a
'Cause
Taco Bell, and then I make my own rules. You know what?
That's pretty good.
Actually, I would want to get a Taco Time because have you ever been to Taco Time? Taco Time is like a
No.
Washington. It's a Washington taco. I like Taco Time. I'm hungry now thinking about Taco Time. Taco Time has done has like a Taco Bell walked so Taco Time could run, and like Taco Time just is so great. Their meat is so weird, but like I love it. And then like their ice, there is always really small, little crumbly ice.
Mhm.
And then the thing is with Taco Time, they have like deep fried bean burritos, like the frick. And then like their ranch is just so ranchy. It's just so good. So I think honestly, I would do a Taco Time instead because I want the world to know about Taco Time.
You're right,
I
I
would
do not
invest
know.
solely into Taco Time and just spread the gospel of tacos, of Taco Time. And their little.
I mean,
They
I
do a
like
taco.
everything you just said. It was
Because the thing
inspiring.
is with Taco Time, I'm going on about this.
Is it like a
have
Del
soapbox.
Taco?
I've never been to Del Taco, so I really can't tell you.
Okay.
But the thing is about Taco Time is there was this jingle growing up. And it goes, Taco Time, time to eat fresh. And me and my siblings it was Taco Time, time to eat flesh. And so, like,
Nice. Classic.
yeah, so I just want I just want people to have that experience of just Taco Time.
So wait, how weird is the meat?
How weird is it? I mean,
Because when you say it's time to eat flesh and you're talking about how weird the meat was, like, what kind of flesh are we talking about here? Is it like Soylent Green, like Taco Time is people, or is it like stringy chicken? There's a big difference.
it's not stringy chicken whatsoever. Like their beef is just very small. Like it's very much kind of, the thing is with Taco Bell beef is like super saucy. Like they have a bunch of different sauce on the Taco Bell beef. Taco Time is like not saucy, but it's just very just like chopped up almost like just, you know, ground beef, and you just like really take your spatula and you just go ham at it. Well, technically you go beef at it and you're just like, rah, and then you just like really go at the beef.
I just have a feeling that it's like dog or something. I've never seen
it's
small
very possible.
beef.
But the thing is, if you had Taco Time, then you would know what I'm talking about.
I would. And then we could really talk about it.
Ooh, this is a weird question, and I don't know why it's here.
Wait.
What?
Ath has to get a dress or a suit for homecoming. Do you have any advice? Because I have none.
Just go all out, fam. I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to get a suit. I would really like a suit. You'd be comfortable all night. Like you wear pants. Like I wore dresses to my homecoming, and like I was uncomfortable. Like also could have just been the shoes. You know, if I just had better shoes. But like if you can get a nice suit, get like a blue suit. All the cute stuff is not allowed? What does that even mean?
She goes to a private school, I think, or something, or charter school.
Like me. Oh, it's charter. Yeah, I went to a private school. So people still like just wore whatever they wanted though. So, meh. But I hear ya. I feel ya. It's lame. So you can't like, but you can get like get like a dark purple ombre suit. Like that just sounds cool. Like it's like black at the bottom, and then it like slowly turns into like this midnight purple at the top.
Ombre.
I feel like that would
Love the
look
ombre.
nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Taco time. See, I like that idea. I like my idea. Yes, me. Woohoo. Pearl, knit, pearl. This was a pearl? Okay, so now I knit. I'm like having to follow a guide in my knitting.
Ooh, that's tricky.
I know. The thing is, it's hard with knitting because I sort of can knit without looking, but sometimes I'll like forget and then I'll like start doing the wrong.
You're like, oh, that part's just extra long.
Yeah, or like it's just like, oh, that just don't look at that part of the hat. Like it's just fine. I'm just gonna keep. I was tempted to get a green suit, not like neon green. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like colored suits.
Like emerald green? What kind of green are we talking?
Is it forest green?
Ooh.
Forest.
Purple would be amazing.
I think I like my idea of the purple suit.
Yeah.
I am good on me for that one. Okay, here's the question that is really baffling me. If you were in a room filled with you and your doppelganger and $2 million, what would you do? So, I want to know why this question was asked. Like, so me and my are they expecting that me and my doppelganger are just gonna wreak havoc?
Or adversarial, or are you friends? Because I feel like we'd at least understand each other.
I feel like I would be friends with myself.
Based on what I feel about myself right now, I feel like that's
I feel
funny.
like we'd be friends. But like, have you seen The Witcher?
No, not the movie. I've seen somebody play the game.
I was like the TV show. Because in the TV show of The Witcher, there's like a doppelganger guy character. Mm-hmm. And he's bad. So if I had I had $2 million, you know what I would do? Okay. Yeah, I think I would just pull make my doppelganger. I come up with a plan to make my doppelganger go to work, and I just travel until I'm out of the money.
Ooh.
Make my doppelganger live my life. If I had control over my doppelganger, that would be what I would do. Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting one. Yeah.
But then, what if my doppelganger was like, "Yo, I hate this," and then tried to kill me or something and tried to take my spot, and then it turned into a weird horror movie?
Well, would you do that?
I don't think I would, but I would be very upset. I would text myself and be like, "Hey, we need to talk. This isn't okay. I can't do this anymore. I have my own life to live.
I can't live a lie.
Yeah, I just can't live a lie." We would have a very deep, big conversation about what is occurring, and I was like, I need to take care of myself, and I'm really learning to not be a yes man and just say yes to everything. So we need to talk, and I can't do this for you anymore. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
And then me on the other side would be like, yo, I totally understand, and yeah, let's totally talk it out, and maybe we switch again. I've been on vacation for a while. Yo, do you want to go on vacation? And hey, fam, let's reconvene. You give me the Spark Notes version of what has happened at work and Spark Notes of what's going on, and let's just that's what So you know what? I'd end up being friends with myself, and then me and myself, we would take turns going on vacation.
I feel like that's some sort of sign of healthy self-image or something.
I like to think it is. I feel like I have, especially in the past year since COVID. I was actually telling Warren about this earlier too. I've been taking care of myself so much better.
Embraced the self. Yeah.
Yes, I've embraced this. I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, you need a hug.
Self, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Like it.
Fam, I got you, fam. And myself
I'm
was
here
like,
all
"Thank
the
you."
time.
Literally all the time. You cannot get rid of me. I am here
All
forever and always.
the time.
All time. So that's what I would do.
Huh.
What would you do in a room filled with your doppelganger and $2 million?
In a room. In a
I know.
room.
I took
mean,
myself
you
out of the
could
room.
just
I left
split
the
it.
room.
You could just split it. You could just be like,
That's
listen.
true. That's true.
We could just
That's
go our
actually-
separate ways.
Why didn't I think
I feel
that
like that's
way?
very
Why didn't I-
diplomatic.
It's like it was like you and the elephant. You're just like you just had this like brilliant idea of like you put the elephant in your yard and you shut the door. So I feel like you're just like, why not just take a milli?
I am
Why not you just take a milli and I take a milli?
And then you do you and I'll do me and that'll be good. I think it's funny.
I like that. Yeah. And here I like talked for like 20 minutes about me having this like deep conversation with my
I
doppelganger.
like it. I think that's what the magic bit behind these questions is that right there.
Oh. What have you learned about life from kids?
Oh,
I feel like you have a lot more to this question than I would.
I'm gonna need a second to warm up on that.
I know. You want a different question?
Oh no, hold on. I can meditate on it for a second. I think. That, honestly, it's funny because he says a lot of things that make me realize that your understanding of what's going on is just ever increasing, like throughout your life. Like you start somewhere really simple and small, and it's not ignorant by any means. It's just like where you are in that moment. And that it's going to expand and it's going to be bigger and you'll understand more and you'll understand more people and you'll go hopefully more places at some point. And just to kind of like honor where you are in the moment and know that you'll expand. So I guess it's like a lesson that you could learn from somebody that's like just kind of understanding things and is 5 and asking questions that like you're okay where you are and you're gonna just keep expanding. I'm gonna simplify it down to that. Expand. That's where I'm at.
I like it. I just got a rubber band stuck in my hair because I had it up. Ow.
My prophetic moment has been minimalized by rubber band in hair.
That was all ass. Keep expanding.
Keep expanding.
What if I learned from kids?
Like mentally expanding.
I feel like what I've learned about life from kids is that, I mean, honestly, it's so much funnier just to like not have just to like tell the truth all the time. Like when kids, like I remember this vividly. Like I was kind of a chubby kid growing up, and like there was this one kid that like just came up to me and was like, "You're fat." It's like in 4th grade.
Yeah,
like
I'm surprised you.
I'm just like, it's stuck in my head. Like that is like a memory from 4th grade of this
Forever.
little itty bitty kid just walking, turning around. We were like standing in line for something for like after school care, and then she turned around and she was just looked up at me and was like, "You're fat." Like imagine. Imagine. I don't know. It's like it was really painful, and it's kind of painful to think about now. A little
It's
bit.
painful for me thinking about it too.
I know, but it's like I don't know. Like I feel like what I've learned from kids is that they don't like sometimes they might lie, but they don't lie, really. You know, like when you ask their opinion, they're telling you the absolute truth.
Oh, on the opinion thing, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's very
and, like,
simple.
Yeah, and like like they just kind of like just they will tell you how it is if they're in like if they are like in a healthy household who like what they're they're not trying to like whatever, but it's like they're just gonna tell you like I hate this or I like, this is cool, and I'm just like that is so necessary. I feel like in people's lives, I feel like we have learned to filter so much, but then at the same time, there's so much to be said about just not having a filter. And sometimes you just need to not have a filter, and you need someone to just be like, with filterless, please, God, tell me what is like you got like mustard on your face, and you're like, why do you have mustard? Like you have mustard on your face, like. And no one let you know except this kid.
Interesting.
Walking up to you, like get mustard on your face. The heck. Kind of funny.
Oh man. Dude, before like this whole school thing started, like his thoughts about sizes of people and stuff was completely, I'm trying to be vague on purpose, it was completely neutral. It's completely neutral. Like, he really loved bad things. Like, really loved them. Thought they were the most amazing things in the world. All about it. Like, all about it. Everything. Everything. Loved it. And so he would exclaim it with joy.
Oh no. With joy.
With joy in his heart. And so he may have told somebody at the boardwalk about that.
Oh no.
And I mean, like, was not a small person. They may have not even traveled there in a car. So, no. I mean, we were just like, oh no, it happened. That thing we didn't want to happen ever happened. Ooh. Sorry.
Oh no. That's so unfortunate.
It's so funny though when you think about it.
It reminds me of like that makes me think of like Lilo and Stitch when Lilo she would just like take a picture of the fat guy with the ice cream cone that kept on falling off. Lilo, I loved Lilo. Lilo and Stitch, such a good movie.
It's just such a funny in like an appallingly terrifying way.
Because then you're the one that's seen as like the bad person in that scenario.
Kinda.
Like, you're the one that's being judged, not really the kid.
You at least go in halvesies.
Yeah. It's like they like look at you and be like, what did you do? What did you create?
You know what I have to do? I have to do like Tyler and I's top 10 most embarrassing moments. That's what I need to do. I need to write that down because there are some freaking amazing moments. Like, because I don't know if you realize this unless you hang out with somebody that has small children, but like for a while before you can trust them to stand outside the bathroom door, they are in your stall with you, okay? And they just say stuff. So you're gonna be in a bathroom with like 20 other people all in their respective stalls, and your kid's like, are you pooping? You're like, no, I'm not. Thank you very much. Yeah, montage. Do a full montage. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll be my viral TikTok reel. Yes. It'll be.
Are you pooping?
Really short stories, cameos of most really embarrassing moments with Tyler. Because remember, for a long time, because he just didn't understand the female anatomy, he thought that every time I was sitting, I was pooping.
That's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
Every time I was sitting, it's just like, oh, you're sitting, you will poop.
It's like, God, my mom poops a lot. Like, a lot. All the time. All day. Yes. Ah, I see. Yes. I know.
All day long. The mind of a kid truly is amazing.
I love it.
That's another, if I want to add to the old question, be like, yeah, the mind of a kid is, like, I thought that, those big, like, factories that, like, you see, like, the plumes of, like, steam or something coming out, I thought that they were cloud machines.
Oh, I love that.
And I remember my dad told me this like when I was a kid. We would like be driving by them, and I just exclaimed, "Look, Dad, it's a cloud machine!" And he was like, "Wow."
It's like,
That's
no,
so
honey,
great.
actually, we don't want to breathe that.
No, that's so bad. So bad for the air.
It's just steam from like meat processing plant, no big deal. No, honey, they make glue there.
Oh.
It's
Yes.
just burning horses.
Oh. It's just getting
I'm sorry, that was the worst thing I could think of that was realistic.
Wow. Your brother's grim
You're like,
tale over here.
oh my god, I know, it's right there. You know what's another thing you don't realize you have to do a lot is explain idioms and how hard it is to explain idioms to kids. Like all that.
Like, okay, I'm
Dude.
dumb. What's an idiom?
It's a cultural reference, like a phrase. Like,
Is it kind of like,
don't throw the baby out with the
teeth?
Yeah, yeah. And there's so many. Like the one that came up today was build somebody up with encouragement, and building somebody up is literally an idiom. Building somebody up, and I was trying to explain how do you build somebody up, and I was like, it's like a house, but not a house.
It's not a house. Don't put the cart. I think it's, yeah, is it pull or put the cart in front of the horse? That's kind of, I feel like that one is very similar to like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. No. It's like kind of different. It's like slow your roll kind of thing. I think it's don't pull the cart in front of the horse.
Don't put the cart in front of the horse.
Oh, okay, it's put.
I think it's put. Is it put? Oh god.
I don't know.
Oh god.
I'll probably Google it.
It'll probably autofill it, right?
Don't put the cart before. Don't put the cart before the horse.
Okay, yeah, like that. But it's not just like sayings, it's
What about is beating a dead horse? There's also that one. What?
Yes, a silly goose.
Today I called my friend a silly goose. There's this meme. So at the end of work, so I work at a call center, and like the call queue was at 0. And so like me and my coworkers were all sharing memes with each other for like an hour and a half.
Hilarious.
And like my coworker, she sent me a meme, and it's, where is it? I need to find it. Where is it? Okay, I need to go through my text messages. It's probably there. But it's imagine, so it's Bella and like Edward from Twilight, and she's like, I know what you are, and he's like, say it out loud, say it, and she goes, a silly goose.
Wow.
I'm gonna share it to the Discord just so everyone can see it.
I'm glad I didn't break out the big drum roll for that though.
I laughed really hard. I just want you all to know. So art team people. I'm gonna put it in. Is it just general?
Just put it in the chat. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Which one is it? Which one is it called?
The chat.
It's called the chat.
Yeah, that
all right, I added it to the chat.
Yeah.
Harp Diddy. I know what you are. Say it out loud. Say it. Silly goose.
That's.
Made me laugh so hard.
Oh man.
I appreciated it. Leah.
Yes.
If you could, sorry, it was a yawn. If you could change your name, what would you change it to?
Oh, this is interesting. I feel like somebody was talking about this like the other day. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Like, I think
So either. I really
I'm
like
good to
my name.
go. Yeah. I think I'm good
I
to
like
go
my
on that.
name.
Yeah.
I like Haley. I think I look like a Haley. I feel like I act like a Haley.
Do you feel like a Haley?
I feel like a
Do
Haley.
you feel like a Haley? Okay.
That's everyone. We can leave the all Haley's behind.
CEO of Taco Bell Detroit. I'm sorry, where was your Taco Bell gonna be located?
I've told you it was gonna be like a small town that has like not had a Taco Bell in ages, or like, and they're like, we really want a Taco Bell, and that's my philanthropy for my life. Creating a Taco Bell. No, sorry, Taco Time.
Taco Time. That's right. I forgot.
Not Taco Bell.
I
Because
forgot.
I'm trying to spread the gospel of Taco Time.
And it's not like a Del Taco, clearly.
I don't. Yeah, sure. I've never had Del Taco, but we know. You know what? You know, we got free shavakadu.
Excuse me?
Have you ever seen that one? That meme? It's this guy, and like, so he was at a Del Taco, and on the sign outside, it was fresh avocado, but like the free and the SHA, like it was just spaced weird, and and the whole video is him going, "Get to Del Taco, they got free shavakadu."
Oh my god.
My brother, that was probably one of the first vines I had like ever seen, and my brother like lost his mind. Like he would not stop quoting that for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
But huh? Oh, this is a weird. No, I don't like that.
You have the power. You are the list master.
I'm the list master.
I am the list master.
Have you ever kept a secret for more than a decade?
Yeah.
Me too. I'll tell you it though right now.
Ooh, okay.
So
Double points.
It's not really. It's a secret for myself, so it's like fine.
Okay.
It was just I plagiarized a paper in first grade, and I won like a short story contest.
Oh, that feels bad, man.
I didn't know. Okay, to be fair, I didn't know what plagiarism was. I was in first grade. But I'm gonna tell you this. I've like held on to this, and this is something I still like think about and like kind of feel guilty about to this day. Cause like, so there was like these computer games growing up, and they were like scholastic computer games or whatever. And so like this one computer game had like short stories in it. And I remember there was this story about a hog and a frog, and they were like walking down the street, and like whenever the hog and the frog, like basically it's this whole story about the hog and the frog, and like the frog would jump over the log, and then the hog would try to like walk around it, but the frog would just like keep walking or something like that. And like he was like getting upset. He's like, "Please wait for me, like like whatever." And like they ended up like learning about friendship and like wait for your friends, you know, don't just like leave them behind, don't be a douche. And I think I like read that story in the scholastic computer game in my first grade, and I'm like, huh, that's an interesting story. And then the short story competition rolls around.
Oh boy.
And again, I mean, there's no excuse, but there's a kind of an excuse here. I was in first grade, and no one told. My mom was like, "Here, you want to do this? Okay. Why don't you tell me? Why don't you talk and I'll type, because you don't really know how to type yet because you're in first grade." And I was like, okay. And so I started just going. I'm like, "There's this frog and this hog." And
I see what's happening.
And I just started going, and my mom was like in shock, like the entire. she was like, this is an amazing, and like I had like this moral at the end of the story of like, you know,
She didn't think for a second that you were like drawing that from something else that you had read.
No,
I don't know.
absolutely not.
Honestly, I'm
And
not.
so like she was just like, wow, I probably still have that like story like typed up somewhere. And then like we turned it in. I know my mom's not listening right now, but honestly, I'd be fine to tell my mom. It'd be so funny. But like, so like when we turned it in, like my teacher was in shock at like what, like no one, because it's not like this was like the Little Mermaid. This was like
plagiarism.
Yeah, and this is all the pre-plagiarism, but also this story was from this like scholastic like game. So it wasn't like a super duper well-known fable, like super like it was just this weird one-off story from this computer game that I played. And the teacher like submitted me to like give her honors. This is a first grader came up with this story about the frog and the
and you're like, please don't. Please
hog.
don't.
And then like, well, the thing is, when I was a kid, I honestly didn't think much of it. I was like, oh, this is cool. And like, but then years later, when I learned about plagiarism, I started like thinking back, and I was like, wait a second. I think I did that. I told no one. I have told maybe a couple people in my life about this. I mean, it's not really something that like I don't mind sharing, but
well, they can't find you now.
No, it's a little
late.
And like it's a little late, but I got like so many awards for that story.
Oh my god.
Like, because this is coming up, they're like thinking this little first grader just came up with this out of the blue, this like, you know, simple story that like has this amazing like be nice to people moral, you know, very like a you know, it didn't seem out of the realm of possibility that this would be something a first grader would come up with.
Heaven forbid. Like, the 50-year-old man that wrote it is like listening right now, and he's like, oh my god.
My gosh.
That was me. That was my story. I never got acknowledged for that story.
I got acknowledged for my first grade short story writing class in my tiny little school. So yeah, funny. that is my secret that I have definitely kept for more than a decade.
Oh.
I probably have kept it for almost 2 decades. I probably have kept it for 2 decades.
Oh.
Yeah. Almost 2 decades, because I was 7 or something when I was in first grade.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's the really riveting story that I have kept for a while.
I have so I might be able to tell us, you're not even 2 decades old. I might even be able to tell a secret that I've never told anybody ever, because it is kind of like one of those childhood things where you keep it for so long and then it kind of falls out of its importance as far as like secretness. But it was like tragic and hurt my heart or whatever, and I accidentally stepped on my pet rat, and he lost his eye. So he was a one-eyed rat, and instead of like, I was so distraught by the fact that I had stepped on his head.
Living?
Yeah, he was fine. He just lost his eye just popped right out. And I felt so bad that I couldn't like tell the truth. Not that it would have mattered anyway, but like I said that a bird had flown out of the sky and attacked him and picked out his eye. And my parents were just like, oh god, that's awful. Oh well. Like, I mean, so there you go. It's not like dramatic. Oh, it felt dramatic at the time.
Imagine being the rat in that scenario. Someone stepped on you and your whole freaking eye
pops out of your head.
Out of your head. Imagine the pain, the utter horror
it's pretty
that was
horrible.
happening to this rat, and you're just like, oops.
No, I mean, like, no, I was like so sad that I couldn't like handle people also telling me, well, you know, you shouldn't have blah blah. You shouldn't have had it outside on a leash.
Oh my gosh, you had the rat out outside on a leash. That's kind of cute though. Was it like one of
So
those like
it
wormy
was
tails
fine.
now?
It was fine until it wasn't fine. Okay.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. I'm
And
gonna
then
be
it
right back.
wasn't. And then it wasn't fine.
Oh, oh no. Little harness. I'm
Oh
gonna be back.
god.
I just have to use the restroom.
Yes, on a little tiny harness. I'm sure I like knitted it out of like yarn or something like that.
Right. All right. BRB.
Okay. Whoa. That was like a full mic drop. Oh, it's still going. I'm doing a lot of adjusting on the colors of this one because oof. Because I have a really I'm going off some vague ideas. So that's why there's so much adjustment that's happening right now with the colors and where the placement of everything, and it is a lot mentally that's going into this. I know that the sun is on the left side, so there's that. I feel like I've only used one paintbrush this entire time, which is kind of amazing. I've been using the same palette for most of the paintings that I've been doing, and that's also kind of amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna switch brushes. Ooh, cute earrings on Etsy. That's hard. There's so many. Like, so many. I mean, like, everywhere, too. Okay, now we're gonna get to the magical part. The magical part is the foliage. Let's do some more grass shapes, like little sketchy grass shapes, like over here, and maybe some little sketchy grass shapes over here, like that. Holy cow, we gotta do something about your microphone situation.
I'm back.
Holy Toledo with your microphone situation.
Oh, really? What happened with the microphone situation?
It was like an extended mic drop.
It was like
A little bit.
Yeah, it's my headphones.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really high tech over here. I'm pretty sure I got these at like the dollar store.
Really?
Yeah, like a while ago. They're not that great headphones, but they just last, you know? They do the job.
Yeah.
Can't complain, can't complain.
No, not on that end.
I'm happy. Happy they work. I'm making pudding right now.
What kind of pudding?
It's like keto pudding, so it's like
Ah.
super duper proteiny pudding. Actually, it's just chocolate pudding.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it.
I officially, yeah, you hear me mixing.
Doing the pudding. Yeah.
Yeah, I've officially lost 37 pounds.
I'm so proud of you.
Me too.
That's a thing. That's a whole achievement.
It really is. I'm like close to 40 pounds, and it's hot. The thing is, okay, so I'm at the point now where I've done it for so long that I'm wanting to self-sabotage, you know? Like, ooh, I've lost like so much weight. I can eat sushi tonight. Ooh, I've lost so much weight. I can have a cookie. And like, the thing is like, you totally can. And I think it's just, I'm in this weird spot of like, okay, what do I want to do? What's the point? What are we trying to learn here, folks? Because I know I can have these things. It's not bad to have sushi every now and then. It's not bad to like, you know, splurge. But the thing is that my brain and how I have like experienced food is, I feel like I'm learning. I need to kind of like buckle down a bit more to try to like get the habit of like right now. It's like, just use yourself, like my self-control muscle, because otherwise I know me, and I know that if I like keep cheating, I will cheat till I like am like back at the weight I was. And so it's kind of like,
Ooh, yeah, good point.
and so it's hard because, you know, it's like there's the whole diet culture and stuff, everything that everyone talks about online, and it's difficult. It's hard because I'm like, I hear you, I know what you're saying, and I understand, like, but I think with my own relationship with food, it's like hard to explain. I'm like being strict to myself, or not being strict in like what I eat. It's actually me being really kind to myself. And like, that's actually me treating myself instead of just like, oh, I'm just gonna have sushi tonight. It's like, I can do that. I'm not, and I don't beat myself up for it, but it's like, but was that the best thing to do, Haley? It's a very interesting, weird line to like follow, because I see a lot of my friends and stuff who have like experienced like eating disorders, or, you know, just understanding like just diet culture, or just culture in general around food. It's a weird, wonky place to be, and I try not to. But people always ask me about it because they like see me losing weight, and they're like, "You're beautiful the way you are," and I'm like, "Thank you." I'm also in pain, and I'm also like, I also like can't really. I'm like, you know, I also like. So, I got the element stuff. So like, like my blood pressure is also super low. I would like to be able to like run again. I would like to be able to like do things again without being in pain. So it's just, you know, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the diet culture thing, but I do know a lot about pre-social media dieting. How about that? I know a lot about that. I know about like they had all the same diets back then. They had paleo, and carnivore wasn't really on the scene until recently, but they had all this, the cabbage suit diet, South Beach, Atkins, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But it wasn't like a public feat of strength. Like, you know, it's like maybe your parents knew about it or something like that. But yeah, so I mean, like, I've done all the things, and I've tried all the things, and I've had all the feelings, and you have to keep going, and it's some, like, love yourself, right? But love yourself enough to make sure that you're in the body that will carry you as well and as long as possible. Because at a certain point, yeah, it's like you break down, you end up being miserable, and is that beautiful? Is it beautiful to be in a shell? Because you're not your body, right? That's what I always say. It's like you are not your body, but your body is hosting you. And if it's not serving you in a way that like makes you feel like you can live a fulfilling, wonderful life, then it's not beautiful. That's not a beautiful thing.
I like how you say beautiful. Like, you describe it as like your life. Do you want your life to be beautiful?
Yeah.
I think that's
like, we're not talking about topical beauty here. We're talking about like the real stuff that matters.
fulfilling.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think even removing it past that physicality, like, it's more beautiful to be healthy. It's more beautiful to feel good. That's the kind of beauty that I want for people. And it, you know what? I don't care how hard you have to try. If you have to freaking like suck it up and do all the things just because you know that you can falter, because I can falter, everybody can falter, then do it. Freaking do the hard things. Do all the hard things, because it'll make you feel good. And you'll know that you freaking did it, that you didn't do the things that were easy to do in that moment, or on Friday, or on cheat day. Yeah. And you'll feel good about yourself, and that's another beautiful thing too.
Yeah. And it's also like, I don't know when, I mean, I'm sure treat yourself culture has always been around in some way, shape, or form.
Sure, but it's advertising.
Like, yeah. But like, treat, like the whole, like, so when I first started this, like I just started like not having, I just started this program. And like my coworkers were like, Haley, you're being really strict. And I'm like, yeah. I've been overweight for a very long time. But then they're like, you know what? You should treat yourself every now and then. I think I told you this. They're like, yeah, you should treat yourself every now and then.
Don't do it.
I'm like, people, I've been treating myself.
That's how we got here.
Treating myself for 28 years. and this is where I've gotten myself because I've been in this treat yourself like mentality. And it's exactly what you're saying. I think like we, like as especially like Instagram, it's just society in general has like, I'm gonna treat myself, and treat myself looks like absolutely not taking care of yourself whatsoever, and it's just like
Sometimes,
eating the
yeah.
terrible food. And I mean, some, which is totally fine, and like, you know, there's times where that's like totally go for it, whatever. But I feel like there's been less of a value put on treat yourself by doing the hard things, by doing the difficult things to make your life more beautiful, like what you're saying, like to make your life more fulfilling, and to treat your body and like,
Yeah.
and your mind and like your spirit in the way that will make it fulfilled in the long run instead of in this one moment. And it's just, it's so weird. And it's to like see this and notice this and like process this as just a person trying to like do my best. And then I'll get like someone commenting being like, oh, you're losing a lot of weight, like, oh, like they're concerned. And I'm like, why?
You're like, yeah, I'm doing the
I have
hard stuff, man.
I have a lot of weight to lose. Like, it's okay. It's okay if I lose a lot of weight. It's like, it's fine. But they're just like, you're losing a lot of weight. Like, are you taking care of yourself? And
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, I'm like, yeah, I am. I mean, like, but I've had people like just be concerned, or I've had people like just, you know, I don't know, just very much like, I don't endorse like what you're doing. And I'm like, okay.
you're like, hold on, that's kind of intense. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, just whatever, you could have just like not said anything. I'm like, I'm not trying to push it down someone's throat. I'm just really happy that like I'm doing this thing, and you know, that I feel better, and I feel like I don't need coffee anymore. I don't need coffee in the morning because I don't have energy. I like to drink tea, but I've been drinking like Warren drinks about like probably a gallon of water a day. And so he just does. And so I was like, my goal was always to get 60. And so when I moved, when we on one of our Fred Meyer trips, to like fill up my apartment, I got a big water bottle at like a 60 ounce water bottle. And so I text him like whenever or a 50 ounce water bottle. I text him whenever I finished a bottle. And I'm like, 50 ounces.
That's cute.
100 ounces. And it's like, he's like, go, go, go. And I'm like, so I'm drinking a ton more water. I'm drinking the element stuff. So I'm drinking more electrolytes. So I'm like staying alive more.
Yeah.
Like,
that stuff helps you retain energy too.
It really does. And I've actually, it's like, I feel just like so much more awake. And, but yeah, I mean, like, it's just, you know, just like drinking a ton of water. Honestly, it's like, I'm realizing that drinking a ton of water makes me more awake than coffee.
Yes, it does. If you can get like, there, it's a good thing to do.
Like, if I would rather, a lot of times I would rather just have coffee. This is like turning into, I don't want to turn into like a diet podcast, but like I would rather have like, I realize now, like at like 3 p.m., I'm like, I'm going to have just a fat cup of water. Because honestly, that's going to wake me up way more than coffee. Because coffee is going to like make me just jittery. Yep. And I'm like, am I old now? Where like, I just like notice I'm like, water is what I need. And like, you're just like, I'm like super sensitive to like how caffeine affects my body. I'm super sensitive to like, I'm like aware of like how things are affecting my body. I know. It makes me feel, I'm like, wow, I've gotten here. I always used to like think I would like never get there.
I know.
Yeah.
No, your 20s don't last forever.
And so it's like, I know my 20s are almost over. And like, oh, I notice when I have 6 hours of sleep versus 8 hours, it's like, oh.
It gets worse.
Why? What is happening? How?
Yeah, you know, I am all about respecting people and their journey and what they want to do, and like you do you, and I'll like all of that, but I'm super not impressed with the vibe of celebrate me for doing literally nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's almost like, is that like a weird attention grab? Like, to just be like,
When you say me, like
I
me
don't
doing
know,
literally nothing, like
like
you mean
doing
like the whole.
literally nothing. They're like, yeah, I mean, it's great to be happy with yourself, but to like, but okay, so be happy with yourself.
I
If
see what
you
you're
are
saying.
actually happy with yourself, why are you projecting it all over social media? Question mark.
Yep.
Question mark.
That's a huge topic. That's a huge topic. I see it a
Interesting.
lot with, like I have a lot of friends that are photographers.
Yeah.
And like one of my friends, she's an amazing photographer, and she's been really on this kick of like being in love with her own photography for herself. Like
Yeah,
she loves her own photography.
That's great. That's hard as an artist.
And like, and she's like, yeah. And I think we've talked about this, I think before, but like loving your own art and like that being the goal. Yeah. Like not making art or doing art that other people love it, or that it gets recognition, or that you get viral or whatever it is, but that you just really like your art. Mm-hmm. And your art or your photography, your pictures, your things, it's for you to enjoy. And yeah, because we could talk about, because you were talking about like how on TikTok you'll see like artists just like share that.
Do it, or you're a bad person is the ones that I get turned off about. They're like, you need to like my video, or you're a terrible community member, and I'm like, ooh, bad like, vibes, man.
Yeah, it's like, ooh.
Sorry, I have a job and a kid. I can't support all of you.
I really can't.
God, there's not enough time.
Absolutely not.
I know, and then it's always in that electronic voice, and you're like,
yeah,
come on.
Please support my channel, because if you don't, you are a bad community member.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, oof.
I hate that voice.
Yeah, I know everybody hates their voice, especially at first. I get it. I totally understand.
No, I hate that voice.
No, I know, but like, no, they use that voice because they don't want to use their own voice, right? Is that right? I think
so. They just doing a voiceover could also be a lot more difficult.
It's hard, yeah. It's harder. I always think it's funny when I see somebody do a voiceover of themselves doing something, but their mouth is like closed-lipped. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that just seems weird. It's weird to watch a person talk over, like with their own voice, talk over themselves.
Yeah. And they're like
miming. Like they're miming.
Oh. Yeah, they literally are miming. It's modern day miming. Are we just like gonna mosey over like modern day miming becoming like a very big thing nowadays?
Possible.
That's really funny.
Yes. I mean, I understand like not wanting to do more than one video take though. At the same.
Yeah, that's also very true.
Like
just do your whole video take of like whatever, and
then you misspeak, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, especially if you're doing an activity.
Oh.
Like while you are talking.
Yes.
I can understand.
Yes. Like on all my videos where you see me talking, I'll just screw up and keep going. I'll just... Did you ever watch my outtake reel?
I have. The video that I watch a lot though is the third death on stream where you like kill the bug and it like fell onto the painting. And you're like, no! And then you like scooped off the fly off of the painting. I love that video so much.
I'm so glad you do.
I love that video so much. I like watch it every now and then. I'm like, wow, that's so funny.
That is funny.
You're like, no! What do we do?
It was organic. It was an organic moment.
Just so great.
Oh man, it really was. Dude, there hasn't been a bug death on stream in a while.
That might have been.
That might have been the last one. I'm glad that you reminded me that was the third one, because now.
Yeah, because I remember you said it was. Well, I remember that. I think it was like named as like the third death on stream.
Yes.
Like on your, either in your Discord or like in on YouTube or somewhere.
That's funny.
That was funny. It was quite funny. I'm interested to see when the purple's gonna come into play.
Isn't that funny? That's like the last thing.
The coup de grace. Is that an appropriate thing to say? Because what is the coup de grace?
I bet it'd be funny if you were saying something completely ridiculous.
De grace. Coup de grace. A death blow or death shot administered to end the suffering of one mortally wounded.
Yep. Way funnier that you said the wrong thing.
Oh, a decisive finishing blow, act, or event. I mean, I was on a.
It kind of worked. I feel like it's a stretch.
Yeah, it's definitely a stretch.
Oh, that's funny.
A death blow.
Yeah, like a death blow. It's like, hopefully it's not a death blow.
You're like, ugh.
That painting was really good until you freaking screwed it up with the last part.
Just really the death blow.
Death blow. Okay, now I need cerulean blue because I need to make a purple. What are we looking at on time?
It's 9:24.
Oh. God, we might have to wrap this up on... Well, no, actually. 7:30, 8:30. So we're okay.
Okay.
It's usually... The maximum is 2.5.
Okay. You think we can do it in a half hour?
Yeah, I think I actually am, like, within 10 minutes of finishing. I think the purple is going to be the end. And then... we'll be able to raid somebody. Oh, let's see.
This gives me big Lion King vibes.
Oh my god. That's a funny thing.
Why?
Because I made a sign today that gave me Lion King vibes.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying. Was that the fish sign? Did it have a fish on it?
No.
I swear you did something with a fish.
I did do something with the fish. No, that was a different project. I do lots and lots of things at my work, and they range. They range quite a bit. Okay, here is a blue-purple. And then it's going to go into a red-purple, but I think we'll just start here. That's kind of the darkest I want it to go. That's like absolutely dark. I'm going to have to add some white.
I believe in you.
So this would be a cool purple. Remember we talked about the warm purple? This would be a cool purple. Like I said, now I'm
not a dusty purple.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, we're gonna need white. We just need white right now.
I need to do 2 psychology projects and questions for that class due tomorrow by 11:59. I barely started and I'm falling asleep. I may have to take a nap. Ooh.
Night naps are hard.
Night naps are so hard because you want to do the whole night nap.
Yeah, the whole part.
The long night nap.
Oh no.
The longest night nap. Like the 8-hour night nap.
Possibly not.
Yeah, because either I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. or... yeah.
Okay, this is the exciting part.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Ath. You're gonna sleep for 2 hours, and then and then you're just gonna be like, I want to murder everything.
And then you'll just spring up because you're not even 20 yet, and that'll be your power.
Oh, that's so true. I forgot about that. She has a superpower.
That is a superpower for sure.
I like this purple. Blue. Like the one project is fine. The other one, however, I have no clue what's going on. I hate it when you have homework and you're like, I have no idea.
And you read it, and you read it again, and you're like, am I missing something?
I have no idea. I have no clue. You procrastinated too long. Yikes. It happens to the best of us. Do you feel like, Ath, do you feel like you do better when you procrastinate or like at the last second than you do like if you like were to take your time and like, you know.
It's a
Oh God,
dangerous,
no.
dangerous situation.
So really,
Yeah.
okay. So that's interesting. A lot of people, I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I do so really good under pressure, and
I think they just tell themselves that.
yeah, I think that's the truth.
Because I mean,
Because
you
like for
could
me, I always do a better project if I started
have
working
time.
on it way ahead of time. Yeah,
Are they just validating the procrastination, do you think?
I think so. I used to think that I did, but I really just said that, yep, to validate procrastinating. Exactly.
I think we figured it out.
Yep, I think we've cracked the case.
Oh, I do so much better when I just like not do something until the very last second. I swear it works every time. That's funny.
That's funny.
Okay,
I,
so
I noticed that like there was like the way that I learned this is that one of the last projects that I did was for my microbio project. I worked so hard for so long on that thing, and I was so proud of it. And that's how I knew. I'm like, oh, I don't actually do super well under pressure. I just liked procrastinating because I actually really like getting this done on time.
I know, isn't it nice to just like put something away and be like, okay, that's all ready for tomorrow?
Or like I would work on it like an hour a day or something like that. Or I would just like sit down. I would like have fun, and I'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and like just hang out there for a while and just work on it, and then like but chill. You know, I wasn't stressed.
Dude, that's nice.
Yeah,
When you can do that.
so fun. Yeah, and now I hate myself. Oh no, Aph, don't hate yourself. Don't do it.
Okay, so now, see, this is going to be a warm purple.
Ooh,
up here.
Warm.
See how much warmer it is?
Because I was just sit here stressing out about procrastinating and not doing work, but instead of working, I'm just stressing out. It's like it's like that meme of like when you're watching Netflix and then you get like a reminder that like you have homework due tomorrow, and then you just watch Netflix stressfully.
Like, oh, I don't want to do that. Why do I have to do that?
Let's do a BuzzFeed quiz.
I feel like my purple is muddy.
Ooh, okay. Here, we're gonna do a BuzzFeed quiz.
Oh, I like it.
It's pick Starbucks food, and do you Starbucks?
No.
You're familiar with Starbucks, like food
I am
and drinks
familiar
and
with,
stuff?
yeah, I am familiar though. So
All
we
right,
can still
so
do it.
pick Starbucks food and drink items from all over the world, and we'll guess if you're a fire, earth, water, or air sign. All right. First, pick some food. All right, so here are the 4 options. We have American-style pancakes, which apparently are Starbucks in France. We have masala chicken croissant in India. We have a vegetarian meatball sandwich from Thailand. And we have a muffin de dulce de leche of Argentina.
Oh wow, this is gonna be hard.
Would you rather have pancakes, masala chicken croissant, a vegetarian meatball sandwich, or a muffin de dulce de leche?
I'm gonna go with the sandwich.
The vegetarian meatball sandwich.
Oh god. No, the egg, wasn't there like some sort of egg McMuffin
Solid
thingy?
chicken croissant. There's an American style. No, so these are the 4. These are from all over the world.
Yeah, I
So it's
know.
only
That's
these
why I'm
4
having a hard
options.
time. Okay. You're like, no, you have to order what's on the menu. What is your problem?
No, pick from one of the 4 things I literally just said.
Whatever has protein in it, the croissant thing, the chicken.
We're gonna
with
do
the
the
real
croissant.
protein. Yes, the real
Ooh,
thing.
Pick a frappuccino.
Ooh, okay.
So there's the Jeju Black Cream Frappuccino. That actually looks bomb. From South Korea. Ooh, there's the Strawberry Eclair Frappuccino from Australia. There's the Red Velvet Cake Cream Frappuccino from the Philippines. And there's the Hojicha Tea Frappuccino in Thailand. Are we going to say them again?
The tea? Oh, look!
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking too.
It's Lisa Law Rose Art. Welcome!
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
I'm so glad you found us, because that's funny.
Lisa Law and Leah?
Tell me, what do you paint, or what do you art? What is your art? Because now
Who
I'm like
wants to
super.
know?
Are we like doppelganger streamers or something like this? That would
We
be
just
funny.
talked about doppelgangers
Yeah, we
too.
did. We did.
We're interested, Lisa.
Did
I
I tell
paint
you?
pop surrealist paintings and acrylics.
Oh, okay, so we were painting with the same paint.
Heck yeah,
So there's that.
that's really cool.
That's cool. How fun. Well, welcome. Thanks for the follow. And I just
So
do landscapes over here. But yes, okay. So I want the. Let's give me the Thai one.
the Thai one. Okay, the
The Thai
Hojicha tea
The one,
frappuccino. All right,
the
so
one I
now
can't
let's
say.
yes, I was drawn in by your painting and colors. Isn't your colors great? Your
Thank
painting is
you.
great. All right, so now we have to pick another frappuccino. So we have a peanut butter frappuccino from France.
And not that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love. Oh, there's one in here. Matcha white chocolate affogato frappuccino,
Okay.
Thailand.
Okay.
There's a banoffee. It's like banana coffee frappuccino from New Zealand. And then
Okay.
there's a coffee jelly frappuccino from the Philippines, which is kind of like, it kind of looks like a boba.
Interesting.
Like coffee jellies, like the jellies are like coffee.
In between the jellies and the banana one. Gonna go with the banana one. Banana.
It's called the banoffee. All right, pick a hot drink. So we have the chocolate eclair latte.
Mhm.
We have the black glazed latte from
Mhm.
South Korea. We have lavender cafe breve in South Korea. Salted toffee macadamia latte in Norway. Yo, can I go to South Korea? Because like the heck,
You get a frappuccino?
I'm sorry, that lavender cafe breve sounds unbelievably delicious. I love anything lavender. But there's a chocolate eclair latte, black glazed latte, or lavender cafe breve, or salted toffee macadamia latte.
Interesting. Did you say salted toffee?
I did.
Okay, that one.
Okay. Pick a cold brew drink. So there's a cold brew float
Okay.
in China, has ice cream.
Uh-huh.
There's a butterfly PEA, by the way. Butterfly, I don't feel like I needed to, whatever. Butterfly pea lemonade cold brew, which is from India.
Huh.
There's Yuza cold brew from Thailand, and there's Vietnamese cold brew from India.
Oh.
So cold brew float from China.
Yeah.
There's a butterfly pea lemonade cold brew.
It was float.
The float one?
Float one, yeah.
You got it. And finally, pick another treat. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a caramel macchiato ice cream with salted caramel drizzle from India. We have the serniki from Russia, which looks like just basically biscuits and a little bit of jelly. We have mochi custard waffle from Thailand. And then we have mac and cheese from France.
Okay, what was the first one again?
Caramel macchiato ice cream with salted caramel drizzle.
Let's just go for the ice cream. That sounds
Okay.
the most straightforward for sure.
All right. You are what's your fire sign? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What are you?
Libra, air.
Oh.
It
Says
didn't
you
work.
have a big personality and love bold, exciting flavors.
That's so interesting. I mean, I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart, which would be fire. So maybe that
You were just channeling your. I know nothing
My
about
fire
charts or
self.
anything.
my fire
I know
self.
nothing about it, so I'm just like, you go, girl.
You're like,
Let's
yeah,
go, girls.
yeah. That sounds right. Ooh, almost needed the. Well, yeah. Gonna use the whoopsie brush. Dude, I was really thinking, that was hard. Okay, it's mostly
Yes,
hard
she
because I
was.
can't have any of that stuff, so it was like a real stretch for me to pick something out.
And also, like, you're not able to see the pictures of like what I'm seeing as well.
It's true,
All right.
you're like, ooh, that one looks tasty. I'm like,
You're just like, ooh.
I
So
don't
here's
know.
another one. This is pick a bunch of warm and cozy fall foods and we'll guess your favorite kind of weather.
Really?
So first, pick a cozy beverage.
Okay.
Apple cider,
Oh,
pumpkin spice latte,
okay.
hot chocolate, Irish coffee, mulled wine, and mocha.
Ooh. Hmm.
Do you want me to read through them again?
I do like. No, I'm with you. I do like. I like a mocha. I think I might just like a mocha. I think that would
Mocha's
be
good,
nice.
man.
I
Get
don't
like a
even know.
bowl of mocha.
Yeah.
All right, grab a fall breakfast food. So we have pumpkin muffins,
Okay.
apple cider donuts, apple cinnamon oatmeal, pumpkin scones, pumpkin donuts, and apple pastries.
Ooh, the apple pastries. I'm imagining like a fritter or something,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of lights me up. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Pick a dish. So there's chicken pot pie. There's pot roast, butternut squash ravioli,
Mm-hmm.
chili, mac and cheese, roasted chicken and veggies.
Hot roast.
I know. Man, pot roast.
Dude.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, oh.
That's the first thing that you have said in all these quizzes that I can actually eat.
I love pot roast.
So that was refreshing.
You're like, oh my gosh, food.
Oh my god, I
Eat
can
it.
eat that. I eat that.
All right.
That's me.
Choose another dish.
I am pot roast.
Pot roast. Let's go. All right. Choose another dish. So we have chicken noodle soup, sloppy joes,
Ugh.
grilled cheese, minestrone, chicken and dumplings, or French dip sandwich.
What was the first two things?
Chicken noodle soup and sloppy joes.
Oh yeah, no, not those. Definitely
And
not
then there's
those.
grilled cheese, minestrone.
Let's go for grilled cheese. Let's do grilled
Oh, I
cheese.
love a grilled cheese. All right, grab a side. So here are the sides. I got mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, dinner rolls, sweet potato fries, honey glazed carrots, or baked pumpkin.
Mashed potatoes.
Absolutely. Finally, grab a dessert. We have caramel apple, pumpkin pie, apple pie, pumpkin ice cream, pecan pie, or I'm full.
Pumpkin pie. I can eat pumpkin pie until I literally explode. Like, yeah.
So it says,
explode.
drum roll.
Drum roll.
Your
believe-
favorite kind of weather is snowy.
Huh,
Let it
interesting.
snow. There is nothing you love more than wrapping yourself in a cozy blanket and watching a snowstorm from your window. You're resilient by nature, so you don't mind shoveling a little snow if it means you get your winter wonderland.
Yeah, for like 3 weeks out of the year. The thing about snow
Yeah.
is it's not usually like 3 weeks out of the year. I'm down. I feel like that one worked. That one worked.
That was a good one.
I don't want to live in snow though, but I really do want to visit. I do.
No, visiting snow is nice,
Yeah.
but
and
not
even if I had to
staying
shovel it like 3 times. 3.
so much.
After 3, I'd be like looking to trade people chores. Like
Ugh.
I'd be like, well, I'll do your laundry. I guess you would just
I'll do your laundry.
that would be like the thing you did instead of going to the gym. Like I don't really hear about a lot of people shoveling out their driveway to go to the gym. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not like a thing that I've ever heard about.
Mm.
You just skip arms when you go.
Just have little twigs for arms and just absolute units of legs. Oh. Son, I get to wake up early tomorrow to get my flu shot.
Really?
Woohoo!
Oh, man.
Yeah. The reason why is because, like, so I work at a imagine getting seasons of any kind.
I know, I can't. I'm sorry. It's still too hot to even close the windows right now. Like,
See,
I'm dying.
I'm definitely in cold season up here.
Seasons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And the
you
season
moved. You moved to a place of seasons.
This is true. I did.
You did.
I moved away from the seasonless
To the
place.
seasons, full seasons.
I get full seasons. Like, it's not 100 degrees and it's cooling off, and everyone is like, it's kind of chilly today, and it's 70 degrees.
That's super funny.
It is very strange.
It's all about what you're acclimated to. When I go on this camping trip, if it's like, it's hot, I'm just gonna be sweating like non-stop. Like, no joke.
How long are you gonna be gone? Like you said, till Tuesday?
Well, we're gonna be back on Monday, but it's Tyler's birthday on Monday, so I'm gonna be available for whatever fun stuff he wants to do. Which I have no idea what that's gonna end up being yet, but I'm thinking we're gonna go to that bouncy house palace and arcade, some sort of arcade.
It was 65 and raining, and I was freezing. I took a walk that was an hour and a half in the rain in a sweater, and it was great. That sounds amazing, Ass. I will say, I like had to walk in the rain on like Sunday, because I parked like far away, and I had to like parked far away from like Warren's house to like get back to my car, and like oh my gosh, it was raining so hard, but like it was so refreshing because I haven't walked in the rain in for freaking ever.
Oh man, you're gonna get so much more of that.
Yeah, it's been like rainy like every single day, but I had to walk in the rain like just a nice amount of time. Yeah, it was really nice because I was just listening to music, and I just looked at my phone and realized I was gone for over an hour. Isn't that like so wonderful? Like when you're just like enjoying life, and then you look down, you're like, wow,
simple.
Time has passed. Simple things. Simpler times.
Beautiful things.
Yes, yes, yes. And some of these quizzes are absolutely wild. But like these quizzes are on a whole nother level.
Yeah, no way, man. Oop. What do you think? What do you think right now?
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I think that we're good right about now.
It's looking good. It's looking great.
I
love the way you paint. I love the way you paint things.
Put a little bit more pink in that corner. Let's see, pinky yellow. It's a little bit muddy. It might work. Hold on. Let's see. That's a little muddy. It's the oopsie brush coming out. Works. Okay. There. I think we're going to call it right there. Yeah, because I like how the branches kind of go in and out of it.
It looks like a real tree.
Yeah, they do. They go in the... Let's see. Hold on. Where's that blue?
Artist at work.
I know. Trying so hard. There's the blue that we used. A little bit of the magenta. And I'm just going to pull some of these branches out, and then we'll call it a night.
school.
It was a good night. I liked some of the
It
questions.
was a good night. I tried to pick them. I know the questions in the quiz are starting to get a little weird, and so I'm like, ugh. Like
I
they're
wonder
just
if
not.
we switch to another list.
I think we
Do you
do.
think it's time? Because they were so good last week that it was really hard to live up to that again, you know?
I know.
Yeah, that would have been brutal. I don't know how it could have possibly carried on for much longer.
Oh, I love what you're doing with the blue. That's so cool. Artistic people are insanely amazing. Like, I don't know how you do the things you do.
Sometimes it's an accident and it's scary, and you just gotta try.
I like it.
And then you know if it's gonna work or not. You're crashing and you're not sure what to do.
Wow.
What do you do, Ath? What do you do? Gotta stick around for the raid.
I thought you were like gonna, yeah, I thought you were like gonna close your eyes for a second. Is the closing of the eyes time already done? Ath, maybe you just like, maybe you, I don't know if it's like, I would rather you like go to sleep and just kind of like take an L on an assignment than.
Don't push yourself too hard, man.
Yeah, this is an AP course, nah?
Nah.
Oh, okay, not nah.
Oh. Nah.
Ah. Oh.
There. Okay, yeah, I dig that.
I love
Alright,
it.
good, let's sign it.
Sign it.
Yay, sign it.
Signed, sealed,
sign it
delivered.
before
I'm
we-
yours. 4 assignments
Okay.
to 2 projects, and 1 is 40 points. Oh. I don't envy you, Ath. I don't.
Can you find us a art friend to raid? Is there anybody on at all?
Here, let
It's
me look.
gonna wait.
Here, let me look under the art.
Is there a new art friend?
Let's see. Art. Channels, categories. Let's look at art. Let's see. We have. There's a person doing balloon animals.
Okay, that's funny.
They're called Sharp Balloons, and they have a microphone, like a Britney Spears microphone going on.
You want to try
Their
that, or is there
Their name
something
is
else?
literally Sharp Balloons. Let's see. Let's see here. Ooh. There's a Hungry Peach Boy. They are they're like sewing things onto hats. But I think we want to stick to more traditional art. There's Claire, and she's doing an autumn painting. I don't see Claire in the video. I think she might be done.
AFK? Okay.
I think she's AFK, so I'm trying
Alright.
to find a different artist here. There's Russell Stewart.
Oh, let's
Russell
do
Stewart.
Russell. I haven't. Oh my god, I haven't rated him forever.
Do it. It
Let's
looks
do
like he
that.
just finished a painting, but I think you're gonna 30-minute him.
Is that right?
I think so. It looks like he might have just finished. Oh, it's a great painting though.
Yeah, let's
I don't
do
know if he's
that.
done with it
Okay,
yet.
well, you know, I'm pretty happy with our Jacaranda.
I love it.
Thanks so much, guys, for tuning out. It's a good night. So much love, so much excitement.
So much. So much.
Russell, because I haven't
In a while.
long while.
It's so great.
Oh, he does portraits. Like, he paints exclusively people.
It's quite amazing.
And I'm an exclusive landscape painter, tree painter. All right. Thank you so much.
Put the two together, and what do we get?
See you next Tuesday. Thank you so much.
Bye. Good job.